Get it out
Alright.
there.
I'm gonna go make sure we're actually on air. I'm sure we are, but
Uh, as of yes. Maybe you were. Let me look down a little bit. Nope. See, I don't understand how it's not.
welcome everybody if you can hear us. And in a moment, I'm gonna check to make sure you can. Oh yeah, there it is. Just doesn't show up in the subscriptions feed right away.
Right, right.
Although it looks like my camera is off, but to me here it looks like it's on. You guys can see me, right?
I see you.
All right.
Not that I want to, but I do.
Be nice.
Gotta add a little bit of levity. Be a bit, if nothing else. Hey, can you throw that link in the internal chat so I can, because it's not showing up in my feed.
Sure.
Fuck, man. Never try to take pictures after you had a big cup of coffee.
All right, let's go in the bathroom.
Shaky hands.
Right, right. Well, that's why I always drink a gallon of coffee before I go shooting. So I can shoot with shaky hands. Because ain't no different than adrenaline to me.
All right, so we're on the UB2B, so I'm gonna get right to it. This is gonna be a pretty short chat, I would imagine. Just letting all of Kansas Hillbilly preppers, friends, and family know. Well, his family already knows. Sorry, a little bit
Well, YouTube family.
bad day for me. He was taken to the hospital by his wife after he had fallen. He hadn't been doing well, as some of you guys know, for the last couple weeks. And so she took him to the hospital. It looked like he might have had another stroke. Things have gotten worse. He's been life-flighted to another hospital where outcomes, I mean, he's still kicking, but it's not looking really great right now. So definitely thoughts and prayers go out to him. If you're one of those persuasions of believing, please keep him in your thoughts and prayers as well. And of course, I'll try to keep everybody as updated as I can as I get information as well. Also, Mule Team was talking about a fund for Kansas. I don't happen to know his wife's PayPal account right now, but if anybody were to want to donate to Kansas and his wife to help them with whatever bills might come from this, you can donate to the Dragon Mule. I'm sure you can give people information on how to do that.
Yeah, you can go to the Green Dragon Tavern Chats G Plus page or the YouTube page, and you see the PayPal indicator on there. Just follow it. I just ask you put a note on it if you're going to donate for Kansas that it's for Kansas. Okay? So if you put that note on it saying it's for Kansas and letting us know that that's who it's going to go to, that's who it's going to go to. Every red cent other than the fees for transferring stuff in. Right? You know how if you work with PayPal, they got to get paid too, and they're going to get paid. But every other cent that you donate will go to Kansas and his family, and there'll be people checking on it, like Rebel, like Stinger. They'll be double checking. So you just let us know, and we'll all keep track to each other to make sure that everything gets to Kansas that's going to Kansas. Okay? So just let you know, ain't none of us going to take a fee out because we're in charge or some shit. Ain't no regular charity. Every dime will go to them.
All right. So, yeah. All right, guys. Well, actually, I think that's pretty much all I really had to talk about, unless you guys want to have anything else to say or input.
Well, I just wanted, Kansas is a good man. Kansas is the grandfather of the Green Dragon. If Kansas hadn't gotten most, if not all of us together at one time or another back before the Dragon was open, we'd have never met, right? I'd have for sure never met either one of these two clowns, right? If it wasn't for Kansas, Now Stinger's got a memory like a pothead, and he can't remember talking to Reb back in the day, but it is what it is. It still is the fact that Kansas brought most of us together, and Kansas is the inspiration for this. So please, 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 even if you're not a praying person, if you're just think good thoughts about Kansas. Remember, this dude has been fighting a long time for America's rights here on the YouTube. So, and we can pray that he gets better every day, and Kansas has had these ups and downs, so don't count him out just yet. But for all we know, Kansas will be back shooting in 2 weeks. And I just want to thank you, Sting, again for, what? You brought probably one of the greatest days of that man's life. And no matter what happens, that'll always be. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, I just got to thank you again for that. And thanks for letting me be included in it. Making him have that happy of a day.
Yeah, I just wanted to felt right without everybody involved.
So, thanks, bud.
Yeah, no problem. All right, guys. Well, there you go.
There you go.
Sorry, what were we gonna say?
I was gonna see if Reb had anything to say. He's been kind of quiet.
No, you stole my thunder. So, as usual, there's a couple of people that, when they speak, it's like coming right out of my mouth. And that would be you and Casey. It's like, I don't really even need to be involved if you guys are there. But,
maybe that's why Chris keeps calling me a rebel.
We like-minded, individuals, I guess. But, yeah, everybody just, say a prayer for Kansas. And, he's a relatively young man. I mean, and don't take anything for granted. That's the takeaway from this. Regardless of how this turns out, just don't take anything for granted.
Yeah, we're not promised anything. Every day, you're not promised things.
Your body, your health is really extraordinary. Your body can deal with a lot. And, so you can not take care of yourself very well or have issues and really not affect you to the point where you're willing to do something about it or, make some needed changes because your body's resilient. But at the end of the day, I mean, with all the toxins and all the stuff around us, man, we really need to be diligent and do the best we can with what we got, So, yeah, that's it, man.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and throw the open link out there just in case we keep in here and bullshit for a while. Other than that, that's pretty much all I had to say. I'm sure there'll be I think there's a Dragon scheduled tonight, right? I don't know how many. Well, if I get updates and there's a Dragon tonight, I'll let everybody know then too.
Yeah, tonight's a Monday. I mean,
yeah.
Nobody ended up doing yesterday's until super late, and I was busy, so I couldn't do it.
Right.
It turns out this is going to be a busy month for me.
Right. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. Keep Kansas in your thoughts and prayers, and we'll see you next time we see you.